What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the HA Double. I just want to give a quick wrap up, as I always do, on the Floyd Mayweather Canelo Alvarez fight coming up. I've been waiting for this fight, them to set a date, put these two in the ring, and they finally did it. I really didn't think that it was going to happen. I just thought that De La Hoya was going to wait and let Canelo get a couple more fights, tune-up fights, before he put him in the ring with somebody like Floyd. But, hey, what better time than now? So I'll definitely be tuned in. But first, just let me say this. I was a little skeptical about making this video, and the reason being is because, the last few videos that I've been making, I understand that people comment and people, are entitled to their own opinion. But this racist shit is really getting out of control. If you like whoever you want to like, whatever fighter you root for is whatever fighter that you root for. There's no hard feelings if you're a fan of Canelo, a fan of Cotto, Pacquiao, Marquez, Bradley, and the list goes on. There's no hard feelings if you're a fan of Floyd Mayweather. But lately, whenever I've posted a video, I've been getting a lot of racist comments. I had one dude call me a dried up nigga. And I actually, I was livid, I really wanted to act out. But for what? Has this what boxing really come to, where you don't like who it is that I'm rooting for, so you say, or you call me out of my race, you try to belittle me, by calling me a nigga and I should hang you in a tree. Come on, really? Over boxing? With boxing being in a state of emergency like it is, and yes, it is in a state of an emergency, and that's why a lot of people feel like MMA is taking over. With boxing being in the state of emergency that it is, I think by us, the fans who debate back and forth between each other about who you think is going to win, I think that that's a good thing if we're adults about it. Let's be adults about it. Because at the end of the day, whether it be Floyd Mayweather, whether it be Canelo Alvarez, or whoever, whatever fighter it is, they don't give two fucks about you, really. And if you have a fighter who's made, for the past 5 or 6 years made, $200K a fight, $300K a fight, and they get a chance to make, $8 million, $10 million, at the end of the day, they don't care who likes them, who doesn't like them. They get a big ass envelope at the end of the day with a lot of zeros on it. Believe that. Us as the fans, if you like Canelo, if you like, Floyd, that's fine. I think that's all the more the better. But has boxing really come to where we debate as fans, and has it come to the point that we debate as fans and call each other, you honky, you trash? Come on, really? Over some a boxing match, or who we decided we're going to root for when the two, set to do battle? So I was a little skeptical about making this video because of that very reason. You're entitled to your opinion, but don't call me out my race because of who I'm rooting for. A guy also told me and said, "Hey, all you do is go for black fighters." What really? But hey, once again, I laughed at that because you're entitled to your opinion. It is what it is. Say what you want to say. A person, you have that right to root for whoever it is that you want to root for, but I don't think it's to that. It is serious. Nothing is that serious that you got to call someone out of their name, or by race, or you coon, I'm gonna hang you in fuck trade coon. That's what dude said to me one time. I deleted the comment. I also read too. I don't know if it's any truth to this, but I've also read a while back that YouTube, with the new features and things that they were thinking about adding in the coming months or whatever, that they were thinking about disabling the comments. And the reason being is because of all the racist and all the reports of, people going back and forth and, you honky trash. Come on, man. That's a bit much. That's over the top. Over some fighters that don't know us from Adam to Eve, At the end of the day, they're gonna count. They're gonna go to the bank and cash the biggest check they've probably ever seen in their life, and move on with their lives. Win, lose, or draw, point blank. But I just think that if we're gonna be doing boxing videos and stuff like that, respect the person's opinion. Their reason for feeling like a certain fighter is going to win is their reason for feeling like that fighter is going to win. I can't be mad at that. I don't have any gripes with that. My gripes is with, when you calling each other out of your name and, by race and stuff like that. Now, I know in some parts of the country or the world, racism still exists. But has it really come to this where we're calling each other out of each other's name? I cannot stress that enough. Because of who I'm rooting for. Because, as I said before, those fighters don't give two fucks about you. Nothing. They don't even know us. I think with boxing being in the position that it's in right now, I think it's all the more the better if we debate, if they're adult debates, if we conduct ourselves as adults. Now, you can say what you want after this video goes up, but that, if you have something negative to say, as I've said before, just keep it moving. But if you have something negative to say after this video goes up, that's just a prime example of what I'm talking about. I want to thank everybody who's been supporting Hall Fan Vlogs, everybody who's been supporting Team Buka Bear, Hall Fan Production, everybody, you know who you are. The people that leave positive comments on YouTube based on whatever video that I put up. I don't just do boxing videos. I am a big boxing fan, but I don't just do boxing videos. I do family videos. I do small short films. I do skits. I do reality skits, real life stuff. That's that's just basically, that's what I do. I'm a very creative person. But so to get back to my prediction, yes. When Floyd and Canelo do battle, I'm going in favor of Floyd. That's nothing against Canelo Alvarez. I'm not going to, I'm not going. I don't feel like Canelo. He's not a bad fighter. I think he's very dangerous. And if he makes contact with you, you'll definitely feel the pack of his punch. I just think experience-wise, I just don't think that he's ready right now. I think he's a step slower than Floyd. And he doesn't move his head well. I just don't think that he's ready. That's just my opinion. But don't be mad. Don't take what I'm saying or my opinion personal. That's just my personal opinion, and that's pretty much it. But I am looking forward to a good fight, though. I'm looking forward to a good fight. This is what boxing needs. We need this. We haven't been having, let's be honest, you haven't been seeing no real good boxing. I think when Mayweather and Guerrero fought, I said, and I was wrong that Mayweather would KO him. I said, I think a late 5th round stoppage, but it wasn't. He was drugged to a decision. And, some comments came in afterwards saying it was a rather boring fight because you just see Mayweather, pick this guy apart the whole night. But Guerrero was, he didn't have any gripes. That man cashed a big check after the fight was over. So with all that being said, I ain't gonna talk a whole no more. It's your boy, the HA Double Man. I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me on YouTube, Hall Fam, Team Buka Bear, the whole 9. You know who you are. I yell at y'all in the next boxing wrap up. I'm out.